Hi there, Jen Beyrle of the Oregonian, joined by Danny Moran, and we are here at Resource Stadium where the Oregon State basketball team just watched their NCAA tournament watch party, and it ended a 26-year drought. They got their first NCAA tournament bid since 1990. They're a 7th seed playing in the West region with a first-round matchup against VCU on Friday. Danny, what do you think about Oregon State's seed and just this atmosphere here today?
Yeah, higher than expected. I think the thought coming in, a lot of projections had the 8-9 matchup. As the day went on and games went on Sunday, I think you saw a lot of bracketologists project 10. So the 7-10 matchup isn't necessarily a surprise. I think the surprise is that it was the 7 in that aspect. So Oregon State will go to Oklahoma City, and not a lot of people expected that. But I think, like you said, the emotion here today was pretty intense. You could see the kind of nerves start to build from guys. Wayne Tinkle admitted that for the first time he, really had nerves, because when he had been at Montana, he knew for sure that he was already going to be in the NCAA tournament. This is a very different scenario for everybody involved. A lot of storylines. Gary Payton II, obviously, is a senior. Last time Oregon State was in the tournament, his dad was a senior. So there's a lot of just different aspects of this team that have been a really interesting story to cover all year, and obviously it's culminated with today.
Now the selections were just announced, so we don't know too much about VCU, but how do you think the Beavers potentially can match up with them?
Well, VCU, obviously, under first-year coach Will Wade, Kashaka Smart, who brought that team to the Final Four a couple of years ago, has left for Texas. So their defense is a little bit different from the all-time full-court press, the Havoc defense that Shaka Smart brought, but still they rank 22nd in defensive efficiency per KenPom, so a very elite team. They don't maybe press in the same way, but I think, the past couple games we've seen Oregon State a couple times struggle with full court press in key situations and just getting the ball in and not turning it over. So I think that's something that, if you're looking for maybe an adjustment that the Beavers will have to make going forward, that's one, because they are going to play an elite defensive team. And they said today, now they're in. It's something that they're very proud of and happy with, but they don't want it to just be a one-and-done situation. Everyone's looking for that first win.
And what kind of shape are the Beavers in right now, or do we have an injury update on Trace yet?
Wayne Tinkle said today that his son Trace is, they will probably say in the next couple of days as to what his status is. Obviously, he's been out for the past 4 games. He was in the walking boot on his right foot again today. They've been pretty mum on what his status is. It's been game to game, and there's really been no update on the status of his injury. So he said again it didn't look good. I would not expect him to be back. I think that would be a pretty big surprise if something like that happened, but no particular updates today. But other than that, the team has really shown their depth down the course of the season. They were 3-6 at one point in Pac-12 play, and to go and to close the way that they have, compared to last year when they had a group of 7 walk-ons filling out the roster. I think that showed down the stretch of the season that they were not tired, down the stretch, and were able to kind of make this late run.
Yes, and very exciting day here for the Beavers. Let's see if they can do something with it and not just be happy to be in the tournament. That will be interesting to watch as well.
It's a very interesting day for just Oregon basketball, too. The Ducks get a 1 seed, and it's the first time ever that both teams are in the NCAA tournament in the same year.
Very exciting. All right, well, thanks for watching, and make sure to stick around at OregonLive.com for all of our NCAA tournament updates.